Hey guys, it's Philly Sports here. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be discussing some possible Al Horford trade destinations for this summer. So make sure you guys like this video. Make sure you subscribe for more Philly Sports content. And let's get right into it. So the first trade that we have today is Andrew Wiggins is heading to Philadelphia in exchange for Al Horford and a 2020 second round pick. Do I think that the Sixers would do this? Definitely not. Unless we put in Josh Richardson into the deal too and we get something else. But just because like a small forward and shooting guard position which Andrew Wiggins plays is already cluttered with Tobias Harris, Furkan Korkmaz, Shake Milton, Josh Richardson. It would just be like just putting too much talent at one spot where a bunch of other young players are already playing. From a stats standpoint, Wiggins is probably having the best year of his career, averaging 22 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, shooting 45% from the field. But I don't think the Sixers would do this just because it would be cluttered at that position. But I think it'll be cool because him and Embiid were teammates in college at Kansas. The next trade we have is Otto Porter heading to Philadelphia in a 3-team trade where the 76ers would receive Ben McLemore and Otto Porter. The Bulls would get Eric Gordon and PJ Tucker from the Rockets, and the Rockets would get Al Horford. Same position with Wiggins. Wiggins plays small forward primarily. Not really having the best year. Maybe a potential like bench role, like 6th man. I think he would flourish in there with the Sixers. Just because he just reminds me a lot of a 76ers player. But he's only averaging 12 points a game. He's on a huge contract. But so is Al Horford, so, I mean, I guess you can make that case that they're both like kind of like a swap for two guys who aren't having the best year. But we are getting Ben McLemore in the trade, great shooter, but this doesn't make a lot of sense for me for the Sixers. The next trade we have is a straight-up swap for Kevin Love. The Sixers would trade out Horford to the Cavs for Kevin Love. Kevin Love has battled injuries mostly in the last couple of years. He's averaging about 18 points this year, about 10 rebounds and 3 assists. I mean, it's definitely better than Al Horford. He's definitely a better shooter than Al Horford. I think he's on a little bit of a cheaper contract, shorter contract, I think. I mean, I would love this. I mean, he's definitely a Hall of Famer. He can play center, power forward, same as Al Horford. I think he might be a little bit younger. I'm not sure about that, but definitely something I would consider for the Sixers to do. Love to see it happen. The next trade we have is probably the most popular one, which is Buddy Hield coming to Philadelphia. The Sixers will get Buddy Hield and the former Sixer Rashawn Holmes, and the Kings will get Al Horford and Furkan Korkmaz. Now, Furkan Korkmaz is loved amongst the Philadelphia fans, having a great comeback year, so his value is going up, and he's still a pretty young player. So this trade is questionable. All these trades are by Fansided, by the way, so go check them out. All credit is due to them. I obviously love Buddy Hield. Definitely can take the starting shooting guard spot over Josh Richardson. So I'm saying put Josh Richardson in that trade and see if we can get Bogdan or we can get Harrison Barnes. Definitely a blockbuster trade if we can get that done. Love Buddy Hield, 3-point contest champion, one of the most probably rising star in this league, one of the best top shooters in the league right now. The last trade today is Derrick Rose going to the Sixers. Now this is a big trade, probably a bit of a stretch, but the Sixers will get Blake Griffin, Derrick Rose, and Luke Kennard, and the Pistons will get Al Horford, Josh Richardson, Zaire Smith, and 2 second-round picks. Now, Blake Griffin and Derrick Rose, both Hall of Famers. Luke Kennard, awesome shooter, young guy out of Duke. So I'm thinking this probably would not go in. I put it through the ESPN trade machine, if that's worth anything. And it did go through, and I just added 2 second-round picks to it just to make it a little bit more realistic. I don't know if this would go in. Let me know what you guys would think. Hopefully you guys like this type of video. I'll see if I can make more of these. I did enjoy making this. So make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe.